Hey everybody, Logan here. Finally. It finally happened for me, but not the way I was hoping for. What is it that you're asking? What is it that happened? I got it. Yep. I got the Nintendo 64 Switch Online wireless controller. But I didn't get through Nintendo. I bought it at a local game store, a little bit above Nintendo's asking price. Well, if you add shipping, Nintendo shipping, sometimes it's free, sometimes it's not, I guess, depending on what you pick and how much you buy and all that other good stuff. But my last purchase was around, I think it was about $8 or $9 shipping. And if you add that, I still paid more than that. Not out of this, it wasn't double price. Let's just put it that way. It's been impossible to pick one of these up through Nintendo. I've been following the sites. Nintendo Life does this thing where they put out a thing. Oh, you can pick it up now if you're in Australia. Oh, you can pick it up now if you're in the UK. No. Oh, we'll let you know if it's in the US. And so I was lucky enough to get one of these. Brand new, sealed, not repackaged or anything like that. So I bit the bullet and I bought it. So, just like I did with the Super Nintendo one, even though that one I was able to get from Nintendo. Now I still need the NES ones. But hey, I'll get those in due time. Those you can still get on NintendoShop.com or Shop Nintendo or My Nintendo. I forget what it's called. You know, the My Nintendo. My Nintendo? Yes. This one you can't. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to test it out on Switch Online with my Switch OLED. See if it's worth it. You better be. Slide in. I'll get the hang of that. Or maybe I'll just stop doing that altogether. Here we go. Back of the box. Side of the box. Bottom of the box. Top of the box. They're very fancy with their boxes, Nintendo is. Hey, well, look, the reflection isn't too bad. I was actually having a lot of problems with taking the photo for the title card. I usually do them first on my box opening videos. Not always, but usually. And oh, looks like someone might have opened this. I was told it was never used, never opened. I hope not. But like I was saying, I was having a little problem taking the picture for the title card because the box is so glossy. Yeah, I don't think this was opened. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it because this would have been a pain in the butt to get back in there. There we go. Okay, not too terrible. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe someone just opened it. They said it had never been opened before. Unless they opened it at the store before I got it. If that's the case. No, there's no fingerprints or anything on it. No? Nothing. I don't see any fingerprints, so no. That's weird. I find that very awkward. Can't put a rumble pack. It has built-in rumble. It's where you'd have his nostalgia vibes. That D-pad is actually much better than the original Nintendo 64 one. It's softer. It actually has a different texture to it as well. It's got a bit more girth to it. In terms of weight, I should say. Heft. That's the word I'm looking for. Type C. You got your ZR button, like you're ever going to hit that. Your home button, your capture button, your sync button. The stick is still classic. Oh, man. please? Okay, I'll stop. Let's move this out of the way. Bring in my Switch. There we go. Let's put that there. Can we get a little clearer on there? Thank you. Okay. Let us... Actually, we have to go back here. Let's turn up that volume just a little bit. So, change grip order. Ah, there's charge. Love that. Perfect. And recognizes it as N64. I love that. Yes, people call me out on that because I call it N64. I know it's in the N64 or N64, however you pronounce it. But I've always called it N64. It's just how I always have. That is so cool. Oh, love that. All right, let's go back. Oh, did you hear that? It changed to gray. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Well, what are we going to try first? Oh! I thought it was hold the Z button. What did hold the Z button? Okay. Is R trigger. Sorry, R bumper. R button. See, all these consoles always tend to mess you up trying to remember everything. Get up there. Oh. Was it this one? Oh, the memories. This controller feels exactly like it did back in the day. No, Mario, don't slide back in. Don't do that. These controls, it's just... I remember playing wrestling games with this, and I would always use the D-pad. Because if you were playing the WCW NWO Revenge, WCW versus NWO World Tour, or WWF No Mercy, or WrestleMania 2000, you would use the D-pad, and then your special move, once you hit it, you go on fire, and then do your move. It's one of the few games where you actually use the D-pad, unless you were playing other fighting games like Mace the Dark Age or War Gods. Yeah, remember those? Oh, so good. Okay. With that being said, what do? Do you hit... Okay, that takes you back. Oh, what was the button you had to press? ZR. Yeah, there you go. So, to game selection. Who doesn't love a good F-Zero? I test almost every game that I test with a Nintendo 64 game on here with F-Zero. So I got it. Falcon Punch. Oh, just like back in the day. Oh. Oh, that music. There's just something about playing it with a Nintendo 64 controller which just makes it feel right. The Nintendo 64 was my favorite console of all time. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a Super Nintendo. Oh, it's the PS2. Oh, it's the Xbox 360. Nintendo 64. I love my Super Nintendo, don't get me wrong. The Rumble actually feels like the Rumble Pack. I'm sorry, I've just gotten to the point where I'm either doing the dead air because if you could see my face, it's all just pure nostalgia hitting in. Come on. Don't worry about the energy, we're on the last lap. Okay. We'll leave it at that. I've gone on long enough. This game is... I love this game. I love this controller. I love all my Nintendo 64 games. I have a huge Nintendo 64 collection. Maybe I'll do another video on that in the future if you guys care to watch it. But this thing is great. I feel bad for anybody else who's trying to get one and still hasn't. Do your best. Keep trying. You'll get one. These things are epic, especially if you're a diehard Nintendo 64 fan like I am. Still my favorite console from when I was younger. I wouldn't necessarily call it my childhood because it did come out when I was a teenager. I was 13 the year it came out, so I was a child in NES and Super NES, but hey. Love the Nintendo 64. Love this controller. Definitely worth every penny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Like we always say, be legendary. Like this controller. Haha. I don't care what anybody says. Thanks again.